Hello, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Ionati. Please make sure that you have your paper, pencil, and eraser. If you don't have them, please stop the video and go get them and come back and restart it. Now that we've read the story Fruit Bowl, let's compare and contrast fruits and vegetables using a Venn diagram. Remember, when we compare and contrast things, we're showing how they are alike and different. So let's draw a Venn diagram. Put your paper like mine, and then we are going to draw two big circles that overlap. Watch how I do it. I'm going to draw a big circle over here. Oh, I need to get a pen that writes. Okay, big circle over here. And a big circle over here. And they are going to overlap. Do you see how I did that? Don't worry if your circle is not completely round. Mine isn't. Now let's label them. On this side, we are going to write fruit. And on this side, we are going to write vegetables. So if at any time you need to stop the video to take more time to read something or to write, please do that and then come back. Now, we remember from the story that both fruits and vegetables come from flowering plants. So they have that in common. That pertains to both of them. So we write that in the middle. We're going to write come from flowering plants. Okay, see how I tried hard to make it nice and neat and fit into the shape here? Do that. Take your time writing that. Now, also in the Fruit Bowl story, it told us that the edible part of the fruit and the vegetable are different. So edible means the part that we eat. So for fruits, if you remember, the edible part of the fruit comes from the flower. So we're going to write that. We're going to write that right here. No, we're going to write this nice and neat and small up here because we're going to write a lot more words on here. So edible, that means something we can eat. Edible part of the fruit comes from the flower. Now you might notice that I did not start with a capital and I did not use punctuation. That's because this is not a sentence. This is a phrase. It's like we're just writing a note here to show that we know something about fruit. So take your time and write that. If you need to stop the video, go ahead and come back. Now also in the story Fruit Bowl, it told us that the edible part of vegetables comes from the roots, the bulbs, the stems, and the leaves. So let's write that. We're going to use the word edible again. Edible part comes from roots, bulbs, stems, and leaves. So take your time writing that. Now these are big differences. Okay, when we think about edible part coming from the flower, that's giving us big hints about what is a fruit, an edible part coming from the root, the bulb, the stems, and the leaves, that also gives us big hints about what is really a fruit and what is really a vegetable. But the next one that we are going to write is really an obvious clue about what is a fruit especially. So if you remember from Fruit Bowl, fruits contain seeds. That means the seeds are inside. So we're going to write that right here. Contain seeds. Contain seeds. So we have lots of different clues here about what is a fruit, what is vegetable, what is common to both. Now we're going to think about these things when we categorize these fruits and vegetables. So over here, we have a list of fruits and vegetables. And we are going to think about each one and decide, should we put it in the fruit category or should we put it in the vegetable category? We're not going to put any of them in the middle. They're either or. So let's read these names together. Carrots, tomatoes, lettuce, peppers, pumpkins, peas, string beans, avocado, broccoli, cauliflower. So, right now, I would like you to stop the video and write these words on a separate piece of paper or on the side of your paper so you have them, and then put them in the correct categories of which they are, and then restart the video and let's check and see how you did. And take your time. Okay, let's check and see how we did. So let's see. I'm going to think about these and write them down and compare what you have. Carrots. Well, when I eat carrots, I do not see any seeds inside. Carrots are not a fruit. They are a vegetable. I'm going to put carrots right here. Check your paper. Where did you put carrots? If you put it in fruits, that's okay. Just erase it and put it in the vegetables. Now I'm going to put a line through it because we're done with carrots. Tomatoes. Well, if you remember the story, Fruit Bowl, the main character was a tomato, and he discovered that he was actually a fruit. And it's because he contained seeds. So tomatoes go over here in the fruit category. Let's try the next one. Lettuce. Lettuce. Where did you put lettuce? Well, I know that I'm going to put lettuce with the vegetables because lettuce are leaves. And that's the edible part, is a leaf. So that is for sure a vegetable. Let's try the next one, peppers. I know when I slice peppers open, I see the seeds. So I'm going to put peppers in the fruit category. Check and see where you put it. Let's try the next one. Pumpkins. Now when I make a jack-o'-lantern at Halloween and I cut open the pumpkin, I have to scoop out the seeds. So I know a pumpkin is actually a fruit. I'm going to put it here with fruit. Where did you put it? Peas. Where did you put peas? I know that when I bite into peas, or if I pick one up and split it open, I see a tiny little seed. A seed. So a pea is a fruit. Let's try the next one. String beans. If you slice open a string bean, you're going to see some tiny little seeds in there. So string beans are fruit. We sure are getting a lot of fruits, aren't we? Let's try this one. Avocado. If you have ever sliced open an avocado, there is a very huge seed inside of it, so that is a fruit. Let's try the next one. Broccoli. I eat broccoli all the time. I know that when I bite into broccoli, I don't see any seeds. So I don't think that's a fruit. Let's check again what it means to be a vegetable. Edible part comes from roots, bulbs, stems, and leaves. Broccoli are stems. So broccoli is a vegetable. Okay, and where did you put the last word? Cauliflower. Where did you put that? Are there seeds inside of it? No. So it is a vegetable. So let's write cauliflower in the vegetable category. Wow, look at that. A lot of these foods that I eat all the time, I really thought they were vegetables, like string beans and peas and peppers and even tomatoes. But now I know that they are actually fruit. Foods don't have to be sweet to be fruits. We learned that in the story, Fruit Bowl. Until next time, boys and girls, bye.